Okay everybody, so what I've done is I've taken some 2x4s and I've ripped them in half, and that will become the framing on the base that I will attach my walls to. First I'm going to screw these 2x2 basically from the underneath with some exterior wood screws, and I'll get that all the way around the perimeter. As you can see, I've got my plywood shimmed. That way I know, because I'm going to set my plywood right on the outside of this 2x4, 2x2, all the way around. So let me get started on that. And as I'm doing that, I'm making sure that the head of this screw is countersunk, so I can come back and put some more of that coating underneath there. FedEx. All right. I had totally forgot. Today is the day that fenders supposed to come in. So, see that? Made in America. I do like that. I do like that. I think that's gonna be nice. Okay, so as you can see, I've already cut out the front. I just finished cutting out the back. Okay, I'm not sure if it recorded this section or not, so that's why I'm going over this again. So, what I did, I went ahead and added another 2x on top of that. That gives me enough space with my door trim on the outside and the body trim at the bottom. That'll give me a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch gap space between those two. So that should work out fairly well, I hope. So now I just need to verify that I can find the proper length that I'm looking for before I cut this, this door out. If I cannot get longer than a 36 inch, because what I'm looking for is an offset piece. I'm looking for a 3/4 by 1/2 inch aluminum trim by 1/16 inch thick. So that's going to be my door trim. That's what's going to hold my aluminum sheathing on. So I'm going to make sure I can get one longer than 36 inches locally. I don't want to start having to pay shipping and everything else. So I'm going to look that up real quick and go from there. So somebody's joining us today. Ziggy. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, go back to your block. Okay, so a predicament I have these are my tail lights that I ordered. Down, Zig, go. Oh. So, the 2x4 behind this plywood in the corner, the corner brace, corner post, if you want to call it that, it's right here. I had planned to install this and just go through there and cut the edge, remember, so I can have my lip right here for the seal, door seal. But I won't be able to do that because this will actually overlap. Plus I've got my aluminum trim. Move, Zig, over there. Plus I'll have my aluminum trim that's going to go over the edge. So what I'll have to do is take another 2x4 and run it, attach it 90 degrees to that one. And that will give me plenty of room to mount this light. See, I drew this line. This line right here is this line right here is my 3/4 inch aluminum trim. So I'll be able to put my light about that point. I'd have about 1/4 inch on each side. But now see, I could actually split it. So I think that'll work fine. It'll give me plenty of room to mount the light. Gives me room for my trim on both sides. Doesn't interfere with the door. So that's the plan. So I'll have to. Okay, everybody, look. Zig, what are you doing? Say hi. Down. So I went ahead and I remarked my board, where my door is going to go. I fixed my posts and my jams like I told you I was going to do. And I've got this scrap piece of 3/4 ply. And I've drawn out some lines, kind of like a mock-up of, okay, I'm going to cut out this door. But I wanted to show you this system I bought. I bought this, I don't know, a couple years ago. I used it once to build, it was a mid-century modern style TV cabinet. I forgot what it's, a credenza. Yeah, it was a mid-century modern credenza. And it was some fairly expensive plywood, some beech wood, and turned out beautiful. I'll try and throw a picture up in there. But this did okay. For $40, roughly 40 bucks, I bought the base plate, this main track, and I have another extension to double this length. So you can use it for an 8-foot sheet of plywood or for a 4-foot wide sheet. So roughly 40 bucks, under $50, I got this set up. It wasn't perfect, but I was actually surprised at what the job it did. Of course, the blade you're going to use is going to make a big difference. 60 tooth. You could look online and the YouTube videos on plunge saws, track saws, I guess you call it. And one day I will be buying me a nice track saw. But in the meantime, this does fairly well. So I'm going to see if this can cut me a good straight line, and we'll go from there. Let's see this. This wing nut on the back is actually spring loaded. That's what holds the back end of your saw down. And that cut dead on that line. All right, well, I've got the back door cut out, trimmed to size. It's actually it's a ½ inch smaller than the door opening. Same thing with the cooler slide door. It's a ½ inch smaller than the cutout. So I'd say the next thing I need to do is I will cut my top to fit, put a couple of screws in it, see how well she fits, and then take him apart piece by piece. I'll number it. I will number them, and then I'll just put them back together on the trailer. Just make yourself at home, why don't you?